If you want to make some picks on your favorite sports, check out Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game where you choose higher or lower on between 2 to 8 players and can win up to 325 times your entry. And using code ZERK when you sign up, you'll get up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Today, guys, is Free AKA Champion Day, and we need to talk about the best free ones to pick. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Crazy Dre for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are sub to the channel, notification bell, comment down below, Noti Gang. Also, I do want to say shout out to you guys that copied my NFL picks yesterday. We had our greatest NFL Sunday ever. This NFL season has seriously been insane to start off. We had over $3,000 in wins yesterday. Anybody who's copied me since the beginning of NFL season, we've only had one bad day, which was Thursday, thanks to the Dolphins and Bills blowout. Every other day, we've done amazing. And guys, tonight we do have Monday Night Football, and if you check out Underdog Fantasy right now using code ZERK, you'll get up to $1,000 in bonus funds. You'll get this Jalen Hurts 0.5 yards free pick. And also check your accounts because today is also Monday. It is a random promo. We have new specials every day throughout the month of September on Underdog. I got these 5 Profit Boost tokens. Some people got other Profit Boosts. Some people got discounts, 0.5s. Check your accounts. Now, starting off, guys, if you don't know actually how to go ahead and get this free AKA player, well, I'm going to tell you right now, you probably have a little bit of work to do, okay? Now, later today around 1:30 p.m. Eastern, we are getting Game Time Release 3 and AKA, which, by the way, follow me over on Zirksee 2. I'm definitely going to be doing a gameplay today over there with Tyreek Hill LTD and Caleb Williams. But as you guys can see, we do have the AK solos. Now, yes, you're going to have to go through and play every single AK solo, which I'll be honest, it's not that bad. Now, week 1, we did have 12 solos to go through and do. Week 2, there's 6 here. And then you're going to have to go through and do the week 5 solos that are going to release today. Now, if you have gone through and you have played every single solo challenge, then based on how many stars are available, how many tokens are available right here, and the field pass, you are going to have to go ahead and work on the field pass right here with AKA. As you guys can see, I have not done too much, but there is 3 tokens available right here. As of right now, you'll have 29 tokens if you've gone through and done all these. Now, with the release of new AK solos today, I actually think you may not need to have done anything in the field pass based on how many tokens we're expecting. Based on how many tokens we've gotten every single week, we should get at least 4 or 5 tokens today from the solos with the new stars. So technically speaking, you actually don't even have to work on the field pass there. But in terms of where do you guys go ahead and take those tokens? Right here. Now, I'll tell you, there actually was a second set that is no longer here, and I don't know if they're going to bring it back today or not, but it was here like the first release and then they pulled it. It was for a vintage champion. If you don't know, there is a difference between these set champions and the vintage champions. The vintage ones, their X factors are 1 AP less and also active for 1 play more. So you're not going to get them, but for 30 tokens right here, exchange 30 AKA tokens, get a B&D AK champion fantasy pack. You can change your choice of 1 85 to 87 overall B&D AK champion. Make sure you guys go ahead and use those tokens in this set. Now, I will tell you right now, if you want to go ahead and wait to do the set, you obviously can, but will there be enough tokens to get from the solos to do another free player? Well, it does say it's repeatable. It doesn't say you can only do it 1 time because obviously there's going to be, different ones to go ahead and do. Like there's going to be packs that you can buy, special offers to get tokens there. There's probably going to be way more solo challenges that come with this promo. So you may end up being able to go ahead and get a second free B&D champion. I'm not 100% sure. We don't know how many weeks necessarily of AK there are. But from that, all of these champions right here, you're going to be able to go ahead and choose from. And then the 2 new ones from today. So let's go ahead and talk about the best ones to pick. All right, guys, so let's go over the best free B&D AK champions to pick. Again, remember, there is no set to get the vintage champions. However, maybe they bring it back today. I don't know if they will, but if they do, I do know that it was 40 tokens to get a vintage champion, but again, I don't know if they're going to bring it back or not. So yeah, take that as it is. As you guys can see though, starting off, we have Marty Lyons. I feel like Marty Lyons is a decent pick. Definitely not my #1 selection, that is for sure, but he is 78 speed, 86 excel, 88 strength. He's got 87 power move, 85 block shed, 88 hit power, 86 tackling. This is a very, very solid defensive tackle. My only issue with this card, though, is the weight. He's 269 pounds. He's not a very big DT. And again, remember, you are taking these cards as BND. so you're going to be stuck with them. My number 4 pick is going to be Joe Klecko, and I feel like Klecko is pretty good, right? 82 speed, 87 excel, 86 strength, 87 power move, 87 block shed, 263 pounds. You also do have to remember, guys, that these cards do get the AKX factors, right? So if we take a look here at the AKX factors, he does get AKA Edge Threat. He gets Unstoppable Force X Factor, not AKA, unfortunately so. And then he also does get AKA Double or Nothing. So if you want to rock out with somebody, if you really need an elite edge rusher, throw Edge Threat on him, put him out on the edge, you can go with him. But again, it is a D lineman. He's not the biggest. He's 263 pounds. You're gonna be stuck with him. And once you're done with defensive linemen, you know, they're not depth position players. And to me, I really feel like the top 3 are probably where I'm going to be making my choice from here, right? Number 3, we have Paul Krause. I feel like this is a very, very good safety. Now, I will tell you that the issue with going with a defensive back in general as a B&D, and I've kind of talked about this before as well, when it comes to taking a DB, once they are really behind on speed, right? It's very hard to use, let's say, an 87 speed Paul Krause when we're going to be having 89, 90 speed players like Tyreek Hill today, right? LTD Tyreek Hill. He's 90 speed, okay? He's already 3 speed ahead of Paul Krause. It's only a matter of time until we start to get 90 speed wide receivers on the regular. So depending on your scheme and how you want to use this Paul Krause, if you can fit him in and make him work, he's an incredible card. One of the best safeties in the entire game right now. 6'3", 87 speed, 88 zone, 80 man, 84 hit power. He is very, very good. I will tell you personally, I'd probably still take Sean Taylor from the Legends promo over him. That's just my personal opinion. As for my number 2 player, guys, that is going to be Night Train Lane, who again is dropping today at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. This card's going to be coming out. Now, unfortunately so, we don't know kind of a little bit more about the card in terms of the block shed, the hit power, the tackle. But Night Train Lane is always really, really good when it comes to those specific attributes, right? He's always going to be really good in the run game. However, I will say this. 88 speed, 6'1". He does have 85 zone, 87 man. Amazing. I have one concern with this card, though, and that concern, guys, is right here. The acceleration of an 84. That does concern me because although he does have very, very good speed, I am worried about him getting beat deep simply because most wide receivers, if they are 88 speed, they have much higher than 84 excel. So you could probably beat him off the line pretty quickly depending on what type of routes you're running here. So that does concern me, but he is a depth position. You can take him, you know, he can be your cornerback 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. If for some reason you don't need a wide receiver, spoiler for number 1, then Night Train Lane is probably who I'd go with. And I really don't think anybody is surprised here, guys. Yes, the number 1 best player, and this is who I am likely going to be going with myself, is Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill, 88 speed. Of course, the speed is why you're getting him, right? He also does have 88 deep route running, 85 medium route running, 86 short route running. He's got 85 catching traffic, 83 catching. He's going to be elite. And I don't even know what his X factors are for AKA, but in my opinion, it just doesn't really matter. Tyreek Hill, listen, if you can get a free Tyreek Hill, you take the free Tyreek Hill. And like I mentioned, when you have a DB that's 87 speed, 88 speed, and we start to get a bunch of 90 speed wide receivers, it's very hard to make those slower DBs cover the faster wide receivers. But I feel like using 88 speed Tyreek Hill, even when we're going to be getting 90 speed corners and safeties, you can still make him work. You can still get him open. You can still get him the ball. I absolutely feel like it is much easier to use slower players on offense than slower players on defense. I think we all can agree on that one. And obviously Tyreek Hill, he's one of the fastest in the game currently. And because he's a depth position, eventually he can be your wide receiver 2, 3, be your wide receiver 4, whatever, still get in the game. So absolutely without a doubt, Tyreek Hill is my number 1 choice and likely who I am going to be going with. However, for the gameplay today, I'm going to be using the LTD Tyreek Hill, who has 90 speed. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like in the video, and of course, that sub button down below. Make sure to check out Underdog Fantasy, use code ZARK, follow me over on Twitter for my picks. Monday Night Football tonight, we'll see if we can keep with this crazy streak we're on. And if you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.